You know, we talk about a lot of tough subjects on this show, but few hit as close to home as today's. We're diving deep into the often misunderstood world of teenage pregnancy. Now, this isn't just about biology, folks, it's about understanding the complex web of psychological, social, and yes, environmental factors that contribute to this issue. We're gonna break down the stigma, look at the hard truths, and most importantly, offer real, viable alternatives to abortion. Let's talk facts, folks. It's time to address an issue that affects us all, whether directly or indirectly. A lack of comprehensive sex education is like sending someone into a hurricane with a raincoat. It's simply not enough. Imagine trying to navigate a storm without the proper gear. That's what it's like for many young people today. When young people don't have accurate, age-appropriate information about their bodies and relationships, they're left vulnerable. This confusion can lead to misinformation and risky behaviors, and that vulnerability can lead to unintended pregnancies. It's not just about the physical consequences. The emotional and psychological impacts can be profound and long-lasting. We're talking about the birds and the bees, but also healthy relationships, consent, and contraception. These are fundamental aspects of growing up that every young person should understand. Knowledge is power, and we need to empower our youth to make informed decisions. When they have the right information, they can make choices that are best for their health and well-being. Look, I'm not saying it's easy. These conversations can be uncomfortable, but they are absolutely necessary. Parents, educators, and mentors all play a crucial role in this dialogue. We owe it to our children to equip them with the tools they need to navigate the complexities of life. This means providing them with comprehensive sex education that covers all aspects of their development. Workshops, school programs, and open discussions can make a significant difference. It's about creating a safe space where young people feel comfortable asking questions and seeking guidance. In today's digital age, there are also numerous online resources available. These can be incredibly helpful, but they should complement, not replace, real-life conversations and education. Community involvement is also key. When communities come together to support comprehensive sex education, it sends a powerful message that we care about the well-being of our youth. Let's commit to being the missing link that bridges the gap in sex education. By doing so, we can help our young people grow into informed, responsible, and healthy adults. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: peer pressure. It's a force that can shape the lives of teenagers in profound ways, often without them even realizing it. Teenagers are hardwired to fit in, to be accepted by their peers. This need for acceptance is a natural part of human development, a way to form social bonds and find a sense of belonging. It's part of growing up. Adolescence is a time of self-discovery and identity formation, and peer groups play a crucial role in this process. But this desire to belong can be a slippery slope, especially when it comes to sex. The pressure to conform to what peers are doing or what they think is cool can lead to risky behaviors that teens might not otherwise engage in. Suddenly, it's not just about personal values or beliefs, it's about keeping up with the Joneses, proving something to the in crowd. This can create a conflict between a teenager's own values and the perceived expectations of their peer group. And let's be real, social media doesn't help. Platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok amplify these pressures by showcasing curated, often unrealistic portrayals of life. It often presents a distorted view of reality, glamorizing risky behavior, and creating unrealistic expectations. Teens may feel they need to emulate these behaviors to gain approval or feel validated. We need to teach our kids to resist the pressure, to stand firm in their convictions. Open communication between parents and teens is essential. Discussing the realities of peer pressure and the importance of making decisions based on one's own values can empower teens to make healthier choices. Encouraging teens to engage in positive activities and build self-confidence can also help them withstand peer pressure. By fostering a strong sense of self and providing a supportive environment, we can help our teens navigate the complexities of adolescence with resilience and integrity. Teenage pregnancy isn't always a simple equation. Sometimes there are deeper psychological factors at play. Low self-esteem, a need for love and acceptance, or even past trauma can manifest in risky behaviors, including unprotected sex. We need to create a safe space for young people to talk about their mental health, to address these underlying issues before they escalate. Ignoring the psychological component is like putting a band-aid on a broken bone. It might cover the surface, but it won't fix the problem. I always say the family is the bedrock of society, and when that bedrock is cracked, the whole structure is weakened. Family dynamics play a crucial role in shaping a teenager's behavior and decisions. Lack of communication, parental conflict, or even absenteeism can create an environment where teenagers feel lost, unheard, and more likely to engage in risky behavior. We need to foster open and honest communication within families to create an environment of trust and support. Remember, our children need to know they're loved and valued no matter what. Let's not kid ourselves, folks. Socioeconomic factors play a significant role in teenage pregnancy rates. Poverty, lack of access to education and healthcare, limited job opportunities, these all contribute to a cycle that can be difficult to break. When you're struggling to put food on the table or keep a roof over your head, planning for the future, including preventing pregnancy, can feel like an insurmountable hurdle. We need to address these systemic issues to provide equal opportunities for all, regardless of their zip code. Look, we often see teenagers enjoying their time, laughing and having fun. But beneath the surface, there can be struggles that are not immediately visible. We can't shy away from the tough stuff. These conversations are crucial, especially when it comes to understanding the challenges that young people face today. Sometimes teenage pregnancy is a cry for help, a symptom of deeper mental health issues. It's not just about the physical aspect, it's about the emotional and psychological turmoil that they might be experiencing. Depression, anxiety, even post-traumatic stress disorder can cloud judgment and lead to impulsive decisions. These mental health issues can make it difficult for teenagers to see a way out, leading them to make choices that have long-lasting consequences. Infanticide, as heartbreaking and difficult as it is to discuss, can be a tragic consequence of untreated mental illness. It's a stark reminder of the importance of mental health care and support. We need to break down the stigma surrounding mental health. It's essential to create an environment where young people feel safe to express their feelings and seek the help they need. Encouraging young people to seek help when they need it can make a world of difference. Professional support can provide them with the tools to navigate their challenges and find healthier ways to cope. It's okay not to be okay. Writing down thoughts and feelings can be a therapeutic way to process emotions and gain clarity. And there's no shame in asking for help. Reaching out to family, friends, or professionals can be the first step towards healing and recovery. Remember, support is available and no one has to face their struggles alone. Life is a team sport, folks. We weren't meant to go through it alone. A strong support system can make all the difference for a pregnant teenager. Whether it's family, friends, a school counselor, or a community organization, having someone to lean on to provide guidance and resources can be a lifeline. We need to create a safety net for these young mothers to let them know they're not alone, that there are people who care and want to help. Let's be honest, cultural and social pressures can be incredibly powerful, especially when it comes to something as sensitive as teenage pregnancy. In some communities, there's a stigma attached to premarital sex, to abortion, even to seeking help. This can create a culture of silence where young people are afraid to speak up, to ask for help for fear of judgment or rejection. We need to challenge these outdated beliefs to create a more open and accepting society where young people feel supported, not shamed. We can't talk about teenage pregnancy without acknowledging the devastating impact of trauma and abuse. Young people who have experienced physical, sexual, or emotional abuse are more likely to engage in risky behaviors, including unprotected sex. Trauma can leave deep emotional scars, affecting self-worth, decision-making, and the ability to form healthy relationships. We need to provide trauma-informed care and support to help these young people heal and break free from the cycle of abuse. You know what they say, folks? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Empowering teenagers and providing them with opportunities is the key to preventing teenage pregnancy and its associated challenges. Access to quality education, comprehensive sex education, mental health services, and economic opportunities can equip young people to make informed decisions about their lives and their futures. We need to invest in our youth to create a society where they feel valued, supported, and empowered to reach their full potential. We've covered a lot of ground today, folks, but the takeaway is clear. Teenage pregnancy is a complex issue with no easy answers. We need to address the root causes, to provide support and resources, and to empower young people to make informed decisions about their lives. If you or someone you know is struggling with teenage pregnancy, please know that you're not alone. There are resources available, people who care, and hope for a brighter future.